What's going on, everybody? Unfiltered Wrestling, and today we are doing Monday Night Raw, August 26th edition, and I will be rating it with a scale of thumbs. 1 thumb good, 2 thumbs great, 1 thumb down bad, 2 thumbs down absolute abysmal trash. Luckily, we haven't had very many 2 thumbs down segments lately on Raw or SmackDown, but hey, this is a new episode. Let's get into it. The show starts with Sasha and Becky having a video package from recapping last week of what happened. Why are you starting with a hot crowd and a fresh audience with a damn recap package of last week's Raw? No, don't do that. Don't do that. That's easily a thumbs down. Good Lord, no. What a way to just kill momentum. But then Sasha is in the ring. Once the video package is over, Sasha's in the ring, and she cuts a promo about why she's back and why she turned heel, and it was so basic. It really was. And I love having Sasha back, by the way, and I also love the blue hair. Like, I don't know why, just the change of hair color really makes her feel fresh and new again, but it does. It really does. And I like having the boss gimmick back, but god damn it, she needs to find that NXT boss in her promos. This really wasn't it. It really just wasn't it. And in her promo, damn, she talks about how at WrestleMania, she was in the locker room on the ground crying, which was, it's a lot of backstage rumors and stuff people were saying. Right before she walked out in the company was that she was kind of pouting about having to drop the titles to the Iconics. But don't say it in your promo. I like bringing real stuff to promos, but not ones that make a character that's supposed to be kind of a boss. Like the boss heel gimmick is supposed to kind of be like an arrogant asshole badass type. Not like a whiny little baby. I don't want to picture her laying on the locker room floor whining about having to drop the titles. That's not a good look. And then she just says it, and she also says she didn't care at all about that tag title match or those titles at WrestleMania. You're the first ever women's tag team champions. You can't. The titles are not prestigious at all right now. People shit all over those. We can't have the one half of the first people to hold them just so quickly say they didn't give a shit about them. Yeah, that's why this segment down hard. Two thumbs down hard, man. That was so stupid. Natalya comes out, tries to salvage it, but I didn't care about that at that point. Who cares? Who cares? The, little outside the ring skirmish. Who cares? They have a match later on. Oh, man. That pissed me off. It really did. Fuck. Commercial break after that. The Street Profits doing what they've been doing, which is just either recapping the show or letting us know what's going to take place later on. That's just what they do right now, which they're very good at it, so I'm not mad yet. But they're going to have to start doing something soon. So I was okay with this, but what pissed me the hell off is they said there's a 8-team tag team turmoil match to decide number 1 contender for the Raw tag titles. 8 teams. 8 teams. And when they were naming those 8 teams, they didn't name themselves at all. They were not a part of that match. Why would you have a tag team be excited and act excited about a number 1 contender match with 8 teams? Not like it was just 2 teams and they happened to be left off. 8. The entire fucking division was in that match. They even invented a team. Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode. were invented to fill out that match, but yet the Street Profits were not in it. Does that make any sense? That makes no sense. The B team, sit down, put in the Street Profits. I do like the Robert Roode Ziggler pairing. That might work, but the B team is done. They're done. The edgeheads of Slater and Zack Ryder, they're jobbers. They have no business. They don't need to be there. One of those two teams could have just not been there and the Street Profits be in it. That made no goddamn sense. And to have Montez Ford so excited about it and so excited about announcing that when his team is not in it, made no sense. None. Thumbs down. So far, the Raw has not started off very well. It really didn't. It just didn't make any goddamn sense. Then they had a King of the Ring match. Ricochet versus Drew McIntyre. First round, which I thought this was very surprising to have Ricochet versus McIntyre in the first round because those were kind of my two favorites. Them and Corbin. When I looked at the list of competitors in it, those are the three that looked like they're probably going to have the best chances. And you put Ricochet McIntyre round one. But the match was goddamn good. That was a good match. Really good. McIntyre lost. He lost. He lost fairly clean. Kind of surprising, but I guess not too surprising. He's been a part of Shane's little mid-card thing for months now, so I guess not too shocking. I thought they might use King of the Ring to kind of advance him. Nope. He's out. He's done. Ricochet moves on in a very good match. Very good match. Very good. Damn, Ricochet can really wrestle. I want to see him versus AJ Styles in a ladder match or something like that. Shit. And give them time. Wow. But yeah, this match, easily 2 thumbs up. Great match. Really good. And Ricochet now, I think, is moving up to being my favorite to win. I think he has a very good chance of winning it now. Especially like if you look at his Instagram or Twitter handle when he enters the ring, it says King Ricochet. Hopefully that's not a spoiler, but it looks like it might be. Then another first round King of the Ring match. The Miz versus Baron Corbin. Oh, God. We all know who was going to win this. Baron Corbin was going to win this. We all know that. No offense to Miz, but welcome to the world of being a lower mid-tier babyface. You're going to lose, and you're going to lose a lot. My only problem is he hit his finisher, the skull-crushing finale. Why even... And Baron, of course, kicked out and then hits him at the end of days. But why do you have to hurt his move? As a heel, not many people kick out of the skull-crushing finale. Not many. That move pinned John Cena in the main event of WrestleMania a decade ago. Now, he's got Baron Corbin kicking out of it on a Raw in a not that long of a match. But since I enjoyed it, the match didn't piss me off. I'll give it 1 thumbs up. I'm okay with it. Just come on, protect finishers. Baby faces shouldn't have to eat that all the time. Oh God, then we had Bayley versus Nikki Cross in a match that did not need to take place. Why did this match happen? Can anyone tell me that? Why did this match happen? Yeah, it's getting thumbs down. Easy. I won't give it 2, just because at least there was women's wrestling on the card. The last week, it's been they've just bailed on the females. But damn, Bayley wins easy. Not really much of a match. It was only a couple minutes long. If you're going to do this, why can't you use like Alicia Fox? She's still signed. Why can't she eat that pin? You use one half of your champions, your tag champions. Those belts already look like garbage. You don't have to make them look like even more garbage. Why? And it's like, where was Alexa Bliss? Why did she come out there with her partner? There was so many questions. Just inconsistent, bad booking. Then Braun has an interview backstage Oh, man. He really botches the hell out of this interview. He really does. Fuck. He mentions how at Clash of Champions, he's the Raw Tag Champion. Cool, they're going to defend that tag titles with Seth at the pay-per-view. But he says how he's going to take the Universal title from Seth and then later in the night defend the U.S. title. Like, what? The Universal title is bigger than the U.S. title. That match should not be happening first. So what the hell are you talking about? And then he brings up how AJ Styles later tonight on Raw won't have Gallows and Anderson with him when he takes his Universal title. So he botched it. AJ Styles is not the Universal Champion, he's the U.S. Champion. I don't know, man. If that was live, fine, people fuck up. But if that was recorded, then why didn't you just tell him to do it again? Because there were like 3 or 4 big gaffes in that. He did not do well. I like your Braun, man, but this was a rough one for you, man. That was rough. That was really rough. Thumbs down. I have no choice. That just wasn't good. Oh, man, not good. But then we got the Tag Turmoil match. And I'll just tell you right now, I'll give it 2 thumbs up. This was a fun, exciting match. There were some weird booking decisions. I'm not going to say it was perfect. But I had a lot of fun with it, and I'm very okay with the winners. The Viking Warriors, let's be serious, versus the B Team were the first match. Do I have to say who won? Viking Warriors squash, over. B Team didn't need to be in it. And then the Viking Warriors and the OC, the original club, I think is the full thing they're going with right now. I was actually surprised. Double DQ. I did not expect the club to be gone like that. They were just gone, yep. So yeah, they're gone. Double DQ, almost under 2 minutes. It was super fast. That was it. Maybe that's saving for a program later. I would like to see that. That seems like a good, hard-hitting match. And then the team that was put together only days ago, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. I like them together. The gimmicks work. So that's why I'm not upset. I like that as a team. Neither are doing anything of importance right now. And Robert Roode is fantastic. So putting him with Dolph Ziggler and the gimmicks kind of fit, glorious, and the show off, that could do something, because I hated Chad Gable and Bobby Roode. It didn't make any sense. And I love Chad Gable and Bobby Roode, but together, the gimmicks don't mesh. It doesn't make sense. This does. Like the glorious show-offs. It's similar. It's similar. I like it. They squashed Lucha House Party. Why are they even still in the company? I like Kalisto, and Grand Metalik is actually very exciting to watch when given time. But come on, man. Street Profits, put them in the fucking match. It doesn't make sense for them to be so excited about this match when they're not in it. You're in the tag division. Fuck. Just pisses me off. But then the Ryder and Hawkins, the Edgeheads, whatever you want to call them, they came out. Squash, Dolph Ziggler and Roode win again. Final team, Heavy Machinery. I actually forgot all about them when their music hit. I forgot that was even a thing. But yep, Heavy Machinery, they're fun to watch. They're like nowadays Too Cool, where they're never going to be the top team in the company, but they're fun. They're going to have some fans. They're going to have moments. The Worm, or they call it the Caterpillar. It's going to be fun. But yeah, they lost. Dolph Ziggler hit a nice zigzag onto Otis, right on his partner, Tucky, whatever he wants to call himself. Bobby Roode uses the glorious DDT, gets the 3 count. I like it. I like it a lot that they had them go over. And they won 4 matches, and Roode got to use the glorious DDT multiple times to win these matches. It's kind of rebuilding him. I like it. About fucking time. Sasha versus Natalya. Sorry, Natalya, but no one cares about Natalya, man. It doesn't get you heat. Attacking Natalya does nothing for anybody. It's time for her to just kind of move on. Become a trainer in the back. She doesn't have anything to offer the company more. She's an okay wrestler, but she's not exciting. In the ring, she's dreadful on the mic. The crowd just doesn't care. Even Canada, when she's in Canada, doesn't really give a shit. Sorry, if you guys are Natalya fans, just get used to that. I'm not a Natalya. I can't do Natalya anymore. I'm done with her. I'm done with her. And it's going to get a definite down. One, because the match didn't really do shit for me. Like, it was okay, but it didn't matter. It just didn't matter. And after the match, my biggest problem with this little segment match was afterwards. Sasha won, Natalya tapped out, bank statement, of course. But afterwards, Sasha starts walking up the ramp, walks back, and locks her bank statement back in, and the commentators are yelling about how evil and how bad it is of Sasha to do that, to attack her and hold her finishing submission move in way past necessary, like just, which normally that'd be fine. But yet, what was it, like 2 weeks ago? Right before SummerSlam? Natalya did the exact same thing to Ember Moon. She attacked her before the match outside the ring and held in the sharpshooter way too long. The refs had to come out. I think Bayley saved Ember Moon. So it was like in 2 weeks I'm supposed to be like, yeah, that's bad, Sasha. Don't do that to Natty, what Natty just did to someone else. Don't do that. They just shouldn't have used... Natalya does not need to be in this storyline. She really doesn't. And it's like, where's Becky? The crowd actually started chanting, Becky. Nope. I guess she's with Seth getting married, I'm assuming, in Hawaii is what they're doing. Which, hey, good luck to you guys, but it hurts to do these segments expecting Becky to come out, and she's not going to. And more on Seth not coming out later in the main event. Yeah. And this was a very odd Raw, man. It really was. But then we just had a random match. Cedric Alexander versus Cesaro. Both of these guys are fantastic in the ring wrestlers. And the match was goddamn good. 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Both they're incapable. If you give them 3 minutes, they're going to have a great match. Just 3. Like, these guys can really wrestle. Cesaro, ever since becoming a singles guy again and getting the new updated music and intro, match quality wise he's on fire. He hasn't won much, but match quality wise he's on fire. When he hits those European uppercuts, holy shit, like, they look legit. He nails you right in the neck chest region. Whew. And Cedric sold the hell out of it. It was a great match. Cesaro dominated most of it. Cesaro looked really good. And it felt like Cedric kind of pulled one out of his ass. He just lumbar check out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3. I like that. It kind of protects Cesaro a little, but Cedric still moves on in the tournament. No, well, he's already in the tournament, but he continues the momentum since he's left in the tournament. Cesaro didn't need that win. He has nothing really going for him right now, sadly. Damn, I hope they push Cesaro, man. I really do. He's like young Chris Benoit. Relax, everybody. I mean, in the ring. He can really wrestle. Street Profits have another recap of what's happened so far on the show. Then they start hyping up the Braun Strowman versus Seth Rollins match at the pay-per-view. Then they start talking about Braun Strowman versus AJ Styles for U.S. titles coming up next in the main event. Which, again, they're very good at this. But I don't like them being so happy when there was just an 8-team number 1 contender match earlier. And you guys weren't involved. That you guys aren't upset about that? On NXT, you'd be pissed. On NXT, they used to knock on William Regal's door and be pissed about anything not involving them, let alone 8 tag teams. They had to invent one. They dusted off the B team. They dug up the damn edge heads. Yeah, it kind of pissed me off. But, yeah, this segment gets it down. You see when they mentioned Braun Strowman's match versus AJ Styles is coming up next for the U.S. title, they kind of like pause. Like they see somebody. Camera pans out. It's Braun Strowman standing directly next to them. There's no door. It's like just crates in like a closed garage in the background. So he was just standing there that whole time? Then why the fuck were you just so shocked? And why is he just standing there? None of that makes any sense. It makes no sense. They should have had him like walking down the hallway or something. No, he was just fucking standing there in front of some crates. The production must be better than this. Like, that's all I'm asking. Yes, please. Just a little thought. Like, why would he be standing there and where did he come from? And how come they didn't see him? And why were they surprised when they did see him? It just... God damn it, guys. Now, again, that I don't blame the talent at all. So, Street Profits, Strowman, none of that was your fault. 100% that thumb down went to the production team because that was stupid. Then we had Braun Strowman versus AJ Styles in the main event. These two have good chemistry together. They really do. And I'll give it one thumb up. One thumb. What hurt it was, of course, the obvious DQ finish. They did. AJ Styles kind of pulled the old Eddie Guerrero Latino Heat thing. Faked like he got hit with a chair. He played dead. The ref sees it. DQs Braun Strowman. My only problem, which I'm okay with all that. My problem is Strowman then beating the shit out of all 3 members of the OC by himself. He didn't need Seth Rollins. Not at all. He beat the shit out of all 3 of these guys by himself. Then afterwards, right before the fade to black, he holds AJ Styles' U.S. title up in the air, looks at it, and throws it at AJ Styles' body like it was a piece of garbage. Please don't treat titles like they are meaningless. Sasha did it earlier. He did it just then. Like, just don't lift the title, homie. Just don't lift it. They probably told him to do that, but either way, guys, don't do that. Especially the mid-card titles already, and tag titles on both shows already feel meaningless. Don't go out of your way to shit on them. They did twice on this show. So yeah. Overall, Raw's been on a roll. Ever since SummerSlam, Raw's been good. SmackDown was good ever since SummerSlam, except last week, SmackDown kind of sucked. This Raw kind of sucked. This Raw sucked. A lot of damaging things here. I mean, the one thing I will say, it wasn't boring. Ever since Paul Heyman has kind of seemingly taken the helm, it really has not been boring. But this was bad. There were so many things that were either unorganized, they felt rushed, or just bad. There was a lot. Man, well, we got SmackDown tomorrow. And this is going to be a weekly thing, everybody. Hit like, hit subscribe. Hope you enjoyed. Tell your other wrestling friends to watch the channel. And please, WWE, just get better.